Hello again, everybody. I'm Poopies, and this is my friend Mustache Man. And today we wanted to talk about a topic that came up in our discussions. We're very highbrow people. And we were talking about how would you defend yourself against Batman, preferably with firearms.
Yeah, which firearms to use against Batman?
Yeah. And we quickly came up with, well, it depends on what Batman you're talking about. Because, you know, everything from Adam West to Christian Bale, there's been several Batmans.
And each one of them requires a different option, we found.
Definitely.
So to start, we could go with Adam West.
Yeah, start with the classic Adam West Batman. Now, he's very lightly armored, not particularly in shape.
Yeah, his mask is the one that sucks really bad. It's just like a crappy piece of cloth. And his Batmobile sucked. I think it was a T-Bird or something.
Yeah, it was just a T-Bird.
Yeah, it sucked. So pretty much anything would work, but we were talking specifically about Adam West and that he had died of leukemia in 2017. So we figured the best type of round to use against him would be a cancer-causing round. We have here a Smith & Wesson 500, pretty big gun. And then we have a cigar in which we could load into the chamber. Mm-hmm. It fits perfect. And I think that would take out Adam West. A nice cancer bullet.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the bones.
I can't think of a better solution to defeat Adam West.
It's already worked. So, done.
Yeah, go with what works.
Right. Next one.
Slide it over to me. Next one, we jump forward in time to the 80s.
The best decade.
Yes. That is when, who was that?
Keaton.
Michael Keaton was Batman. Now, I happen to have a, can you slide that towards me?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Something that did work remarkably well against that 1980s Batman. You want something real long. Long problem solver. This is a Uberti Buntline 18-inch barrel, 357. They made it in 45 long haul too, but this shot down the Batmobile, or not the Batmobile, the plane. Whatever the hell it's called. But I figure a plane crash is pretty serious. Now, that Joker maybe could have finished him off. He just didn't get around to it.
Yeah, but you want something that could reach out and touch him.
Yeah.
And literally that thing could probably reach out and touch him because of its length.
Yeah, and the long sight radius. You want a lot of accuracy, because that's when Batman started getting a little bit fancier with his armored protection. And, you know, as I mentioned before, you kind of want to go with the RoboCop scenario.
Yeah, like when you shoot him right in the dick.
No, the other, where you shoot him in the mouth.
Oh, right. That other
the other way with it. Yeah.
All right.
So I figure, you know, he's got his face.
I think the dick shot would still ruin his day, though.
Probably. Okay, so that brings us up to, regrettably, the 1990s Batmans.
By far the worst.
Yeah. We're just going to lump them in together because, like, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, then, like, there's, like, a Batwoman in there. Like,
whatever that was.
They're all bad, and we're just going to lump them together as 90s. They're pretty indistinguishable. We had to,
I think we'll talk about the armor specifically.
Yeah, that's what really...
Yeah, with all the really crappy villains and their portrayals, but the armor is definitely the worst part of those movies.
Oh, yeah, they had nipples and abs.
Right, the nipples and abs, not necessary when you're constructing body armor, but we were looking at
I've never had body armor that had fucking nipples on it.
Yeah, me neither. But specifically looking at it, it looked like they might have been carved in, like not protruding outward. So we figured that's the weak point.
So those probably cut from a larger piece and milled out.
Yeah.
So therefore it's weaker.
That's the weaker spot. So you'd have to get them right in the nips. And to do that, we both discussed it. We figured we'd use a weapon that my opinion, a better superhero has used, which would be a gun specifically, this is my Punisher gun, and Punisher's awesome. He is a superhero that does not mind using lethal force against his adversaries.
Excessive amounts of violence, as opposed to Batman, which will play against him because Batman has that code of like...
Yeah, he doesn't want to kill people.
Yeah.
And like, if you got to stop the threat, sometimes a batarang or whatever he uses isn't going to stop it, especially if they're shooting at you, specifically aiming at your nipple weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Punisher would get him.
Yeah. Well, that'll bring us straight up to the newer series with Christian Bale as Batman, which were much better than the 90s movies. So this one took a lot. We had to do some research, and we found some evidence of Christian Bale's weakness. Take a look. Okay, so as you saw in that clip, he was defeated by a small caliber pocket pistol, which we do have an example of.
A little guy.
Just a little guy. You got to get real close to him. Now in that scene, he was at a courthouse. How do we get him to the courthouse?
Easy. Rape allegation.
That makes sense. He's a rich white male.
You just say he raped you. Doesn't matter any evidence you have.
No.
Any
not in this
witness statements. Nothing like that. Rape allegation gets him in the courthouse, and then
there'll be a
as
group
Bruce
of,
Wayne.
Yeah, well, of course.
Batman.
Yeah.
Right.
Batman, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could say Batman raped you, but they wouldn't connect that to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and he wouldn't show up to court, and he would, if he did, he'd be in his armor.
Right, and this one doesn't have the nipples, so there's no weak points.
Yeah.
So yeah, as Bruce Wayne, rape accusation, and then you shoot him with the little guy.
Yeah, you got to get close, but I mean, he's the biggest guy in the city. There's going to be tons of press. You just look like in the clip. You just get into the hubbub.
Yeah,
you get real
small,
close.
Easy to hide it. You can palm it pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you defeat all the Batmans.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've discussed like the various ways to defeat or to defend yourself against Batman,
or bring it on the offensive, I guess.
Yeah, we got a little aggressive with the
best
Christian
defense, good offense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, other
superheroes that we need to concern ourselves with. I mean, we covered RoboCop briefly.
We covered him and his shot. Or because you wanted to shoot in the mouth. I was talking about the dick shot.
Yeah.
If we were going after him, definitely have to have a bulletproof codpiece or whatever, because I'm not getting my dick shot.
Like in Super Troopers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you can get that one.
That would help. And then, like you said, shoot him in the mouth.
Yeah, but
I mean that's unimaginative. Everyone knows that.
Right. And he's like mostly robot, so
yeah. That's all I got for
EMP would take him out.
Yeah, all you have to do is shoot him with an EMP.
But does he have one good arm? Because I thought like one of his arms was still there.
I don't remember.
Or is that Darth Vader? I don't know. Whatever.
It's Darth Vader.
Well, we could fight Darth Vader too. You just he'd force choke you with the
that'd be a really tough one to do. But they don't really have guns in that universe, or not like our typical type of firearms.
I still think a Smith & Wesson 500 would take out Darth Vader.
Probably. I mean, I don't know the extent of his force.
And
can he matrix?
Yeah, and would he even be able to block that with his lightsaber if it's going 2,500 feet per second?
That's
like 300 grains.
Good question.
I don't think he could block it.
Probably not. And Superman, kryptonite bullets.
Yeah.
When you have one weakness, pretty much everything has to revolve around it.
Right. And, made up bullets, made up character, whatever. Mm-hmm. I like Superman sucks because he has all of his powers innately. Right.
Yeah.
Batman, better adversary because he uses his gear and his mind. He doesn't have a super body that bullets bounce off of. It makes not that great.
Yeah, it's not an interesting story. I mean, when did Superman get written in like the 30s or something?
Yeah,
something depressing.
Yeah.
Like, people back then were just so depressed. They're like, what if there was an alien that was super awesome?
Yeah.
Like, deported.
Yeah. A wall would stop him. Goodbye.
So, we forgot a Batman.
Yeah.
We forgot. How could we forget Ben Affleck as Batman?
Never saw the movie.
No one
planning
did.
on seeing it,
No
but
one did.
yeah, supposedly Affleck had played Batman once,
Yeah. Was there 2 movies with him?
or whatever.
I don't.
Ben Affleck.
Point was, Ben Affleck was also Batman, and he fought Superman with like a weird iron suit. I think I saw in the trailer. So that is significant.
Right. We have to stop a Batman in an iron suit. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay, so we need something with great penetrating power,
Naturally, it's got to get through that suit.
and it has to have stopping power on top of it, because it can't just penetrate. You got to put him down, and you might have to hit him a lot of times with it if he has an iron
Probably.
suit.
And who knows?
And specifically, like, if Superman's also around, you might have to take him out too. I don't know, if he's going to try
Yeah.
to get you.
So what would fill all those roles?
Having stopping power, penetration power, and a great capacity. And we're talking pistol.
Yeah.
Only one weapon would fit that category, and that would be
Goodness, you're going nuclear.
the 10mm Glock. Now, this is the Model 40, not 40 caliber, but the Glock 40.
Glock is literally trolling us all now.
Yeah. So, this weapon here, as you can see, it's clear. 6-inch barrel. Okay. We have the optic on top. I have a little flashlight, laser combo on bottom, custom trigger. The magazine, standard magazine, has 15 plus 1. So, even though I don't think Affleck deserves to be taken out with such a fine weapon. So, if I could use a crappier one, I would, but if I had to, and possibly take out Superman and every other possible bad guy, this would be it.
I think that's fair. Until another Batman comes out, we'll have to figure that out too.
Yeah. But this would pretty much fill the void, or, fit the
After
role.
you shot Ben Affleck with the 10 mil, no one else would want to be Batman.
There wouldn't be anything left of him.
No.
I mean, other than a acting career of what he has done. So, that would be the only thing left. Unfortunately, a 10 mil can't take out all of that. Just his physical, not what he's done.
We need a history erasing 10 mil.
We'll work on it.
Yeah. Science.
Yeah. So any other Batmans?
Other than like the cartoon shows.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hop into a cartoon realm to fight someone with a gun.
Unless you had a cartoon gun, like the Roger Rabbit gun.
Yeah, which the closest thing is the Smith & Wesson 500. So
Yeah.
we've already done that.
Yeah. But then your bullets will get drunk. And
Yeah,
they'll get
well, one of them
distracted.
does have like a tomahawk.
Yeah, that does.
So like if he has like regular body armor that stops bullets,
But not
not an edged weapon, the tomahawk will get you. But that Indian guy might be drunk.
Yeah, the other ones were
the
drunk or something.
Yeah, right.
No.
Right. So like his hatchet wielding, he might miss. I know
It's a risk we're willing to
he
take.
could hit a bottle with the hatchet while the bottle is in flight. Because if you remember the shot that he took, it wasn't the bullet that hit it.
Right.
It was the hatchet.
The hatchet.
Right. But other than that, I mean, like if I had to fight cartoons, I would just use the dip, and not
Yeah, from Roger
dip.
Rabbit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That where he, he killed the shoe. The poor little shoe. He really didn't deserve it. That guy should have defended himself with a proper firearm, and he wouldn't have got dipped. Remember, he
What was
like
the name of the bad guy? Was it Doc or something?
No, well, it's the same actor that played Doc,
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, right? That's his name.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was Dr. Emmett Brown.
If you had
dipped him, even though it would be funny, he pulled out the mask.
We had to go back in time
to a cartoon
to destroy the
Marty.
cartoons.
There's something I have to tell you about your future. Not the
You're gonna be a
Parkinson's.
toon.
Yeah, welcome to Toontown.
Well, this really went off the deep end.
Yeah, time traveling cartoon fighting
With guns.
with guns, right? But definitely the Glock 10 mil. It's you can use it for anything, including cartoons. Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, we all learned something today.
Yes, and tune in for more discussions about how to fight fictional characters with firearms.